Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, it's good to be back in ATF podcast with me, Anggenizatul Khafifah. We will talk a lot about art. And of course, we have a very special guest imported directly from the United States of America. Good evening, Mr. Munir Kahar.
Good evening, Mbak.
Good evening.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm very good.
Very good. Welcome back to Indonesia.
Thank you.
I bet it's it's very long time for you not coming here.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this is the second time I'm coming back to Tanah Moyang. Yeah, first time I'm coming back after 20 years. Yeah.
After 20 years.
It was 2019. Yeah.
Okay, please introduce yourself, Mr. Munir.
Hello, Paramawat. My name is Munir Kahar. I'm actually originally from Malang City. Yeah. I live in USA since 2000.
And then, and I heard you are also an artist, Mr. Munir.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yes, you're an artist. In what kind of art do you make?
I don't put myself as in one term of art. I'm a multidisciplinary artist.
Multidisciplinary artist. So art is very broad, not only like this kind of art, those kind of art, but it is very broad.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, and how, if you say that you are an artist, you declaimed yourself as an artist, so how do you define an artist? Is it someone who has art or who make art, or what kind of thing is artist?
I think it's I could say for myself, I could say everyone who like to do art and put art as their profession. That's to choose the art as their profession and the way of life. That's an artist. Either they are a musician or to make some craft artists. Yeah, so they are artists. Yeah.
So not only those who painted on the wall, no, not only that, like that.
No, yeah, I think it's who choose the way of living as their art, for art as their way of life. They are an artist. Yeah.
Okay, before we are going any further, Mr. Munir, you can drink up this wedang uwu. This is from the Amang Tani Foundation's business, from the Angkringan Asli Jogja. So this wedang uwu is very good for your body. Maybe it's really hard to find in America because, yeah, it's kind of expensive. Maybe, Mr. Munir.
It could be some spices we can find it in there, but I don't know what this kind of.
That is lemongrass.
Lemongrass, yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe they have a lemongrass in there, some part of it. I think because there is a lot of sauteization in there.
Yes.
So we have similar, but I haven't seen wedang jahe like this. Yeah, this is cool. Let me try.
Yes, of course, please enjoy. And this is rujak buah too. So this is fruits, and that is the peanut sauce, sweet peanut sauce.
Yeah, this is so good.
Of course.
Really good, yeah.
It's really good for your body too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we will talk again about art. So, as we know that Mr. Munir has been an artist for so long.
Yeah.
And why do you choose to be an artist?
When I was a kid, I like to do doodling.
Yes.
And one time, there is a senior artist. He's looking at my doodling, and then in another occasion, in another day, he borrowed me a small dictionary book of surrealism, and in there I saw the artwork of Joan Miro, and then Paul Klee and Kandinsky, which also was kind of the doodle, like kid doodles, thing like that, their artwork, and like that. And then I feel like, wow, it just look like my art. And then I'm at that moment I was declaring I want to become an artist. And so that's why, and then I choose to want to become an artist. Yeah. But before that, I was an entrepreneur, so I do applied art. I was starting from silk screening. I was it was when I was in Marab, yeah. So I do silk screening, and then this business is running, developing really a good enough, a lot of opportunity, and mostly I make some publication for some event, thing like that, yeah. Yeah, so, but then somehow I feel like I'm stuck, I'm not good as a, what do you call it? Maybe in Java I can say, I can deal with the reason of ewo pekewo. It's not
the wedang. Ewo pekewo.
With the ewo pekewo.
Yes.
So it's hard for me to dealing with it. The reason of ewo pekewo, and then I stopped the business, and then make me thinking, what I want to do next. And then I remember when I was a kid, I want to live as an artist. So then I decided as an artist, and then I start painting. And then I start painting. Somehow there's an opportunity, and then I have a chance to go to US. Yeah.
That's very great of you. You mentioned that you have been dreaming to be an artist since you were a little. So do you think that art is born with a person, or how?
I think it's about choices. It's not about. Maybe some people say that it's kind of their fate.
Yes.
But for me, it seems like you choose. What do you want to do in this life? So you choose. And then when you choose things, I think everything has a lot of positive and negative consequences. So if we are ready with all the consequences, to face all these consequences, why we are not doing it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not only you choose, but you have to effort. You may have to make an effort to get it like that.
For sure, yes.
For sure, of course. And I heard that you have made displayed your arts, your paintings like everywhere. So what kind of value that do you want to bring into your art?
What do you mean by value?
What kind of value? I mean,
What do you mean by the value?
The value of so I believe that every artist have its own value to explain what kind of art that they made.
Yes. So for me, the way I express my creative energy is not just as a visual art. Although my basic is as a visual artist. But then since I live in the US, and then I feel like there's a lot of opportunity. There is a lot of opportunity to express my creative energy, and then I try theater, I try some dance and some poetry, and then I do some music. And recently, the last 2 years, I play music a lot in there, rather than my visual art. Yeah.
So what about your visual art, your paintings? What kind of message or something that you want to deliver for the audiences?
A lot of my painting, a lot of character in my painting. That there's a lot of some images with rough and really kind of demonry characters, this kind of thing. I just try to describe what I saw, not what we saw, but maybe other people doesn't see that way. So, but what I saw, there's a lot of people who are, in this in this modern society, more people are more, the life is more competitive, more consumerism, and reflecting is kind of the greed. So there's some in my artwork, there's kind of the open mouth and showing the open jaw thing. So we just try to symbolize the greed.
The greedy of the humans itself.
Yes.
So you want to deliver that life is not a competition, we go on our ways.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And Mr. Munir,
Yes.
we know that in Indonesia, the profession of artist is like you are hardly like underestimated by being an artist, because it seems like not a real profession. It's just like, yeah, it's a little profession. How do you deal with it?
I think it was surprising. Right now, there's a lot more artists than before. We saw that in the past. Not so much people want to live as an artist, but right now I saw there's more people seeing art as their some part of the way of life. But I still saw some people still struggling about is this a sure profession for them or not? Yeah. So for me, well, if you choose your life as an artist or as a lawyer or as a doctor, we know that every profession has their own positive and negative point. So just facing the consequences and solve the problem. Yeah. So if live as an artist make your truly head aches like that, why you have to be live as an artist to difficult like that?
Okay. Yeah, I get it. And as we know that the image of an artist is like a unique person, you know, like they are very idealist and they have a very unique way to express their thoughts, their creativity. So how do you deal with it, like with the differences of the artists in your surrounding?
I think we should be happy with a lot of different style differences, all these differences. Even though, so it will make rich for the whole culture. You know, it will make it rich, and so as an artist, for sure, we have to have our own trademark or our own style. But so to define or find this style or thing like that, for sure, we need our flat hours. We need, trial and error and fail and wait, create more thing until we get it when it's there.
And how long have you been done that kind of things until this is my style?
It's really hard to say because what I mean is like this. I already have this main concept of, I saw the competitive of life, the greediness of human, the materialism of this kind of thing. So sometimes what I express in my art, my visual art, I do all these images kind of almost kind of imagery. But in music I express this as a I do gibberish. Gibberish is kind of like I don't know how to say, maybe in Indonesia. The gibberish is kind of like a mantra. When I'm singing, I'm not using words.
It's a gibberish.
It's a gibberish. It's just a gibberish. So it's kind of like the mantra. Yeah. So I sing mantra, but the mantra that I express is also two ways, because we pray, but the devil is also praying.
I get it.
So that's why I do this both side. So that's why I express my creative energy is sometimes it's depend what is the idea, but it's also sometimes what is in my mood. I feel like, if I think I would like to express this as in music or in dance or poetry instead of visual art. Yeah.
Okay, and I believe that art, I stated at the first that art is very broad, and in this technology and digital era, how can an artist like go with it? Like, I mean, everyone is digitalized. Even an art is also digitalized with pen, with anything. How do you deal with it?
I think it is good. For me, is a tool. It's a tool. You know, some people, even though I myself, I'm not digital artist, but I feel like that's a good opportunity for people, mostly for the new generation, because, you know, like now more young artists, because they engage with this technology and then they express it like that. That's just really, for me, it's amazing. It's amazing for me, even though I'm not digital artist. Yeah.
So you're not.
This is good tools. I'm positive in that. I'm not against about it. Yeah.
Okay. So you're not afraid that this art will be taken by the digital artists?
No, even though the what I can say, even though the taste or the sensations might be different, but for me it's just as an old generation. Like I think I'm learning to accept this as a you need to be used to it. Oh, this is digital art. It's beautiful, and I'm not, because some people say, "What digital art? Oh, I don't like it. It's not.
It's not a real
it's
art.
Less human or
Yes.
something like that." But it's not just about the less human, but for me, it's the way of expression is just using different kind of medium.
So it's just a different tool, but it's art is an art anyway.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, Mr. Munir,
Yes.
you have lived in America for so long, for about 20 years, and how did you survive in there? Like, I mean, like, how did you like give yourself, this is my place to grow, this is my place, and how do you know that?
For sure, in the first year of adaptation, it's not super easy.
Yes.
It's not easy, because when I came in US, I just brought one backpack.
Oh, wow.
It's just one backpack, and then, you know, and luckily I met some friend, and mostly one friend who become my really truly sahabat, really become my
Best friend forever.
Yes, he passed away last year. 2000.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, and from him I'm learning. You know, he guided me to learn to adapt. You know, to accept the US culture. For sure, we have a soft culture. I have soft culture to adapt. So, and I saw that in there more opportunity. The opportunity is more. There's a lot of opportunity, and then I feel like it's more easy to compare to living here. I just enjoy that to live as an artist, even though the money side is really is not promises that much in the beginning.
And then after like 20 years, and you chose to become the citizen of United States of America. And why do you like have that kind of? I mean, like, how do you really sure that you will live in there as a citizen of America?
As I decided, you know, after I closed my business at that time, and then I decided I want to choose the rest of my life to live as an artist. Then I found in there, wow, this is a lot more opportunities in there. It's a lot of opportunity, and then it's not just opportunity. There's also what I could say, a lot of facility to support you as to live as an artist.
Oh.
That's why I feel like, wow, this is easy to do it in here to compare back home in here.
Yeah, even though you really love your country, but the facilities and also the everything is really easy if you are the citizen of America itself as an artist.
It's not like that, but because of the opportunity, there's a lot of chance to do.
Okay.
To express your creative energy, also in theater or in music, this kind of thing. And for sure, after I lived there, I feel like then Minneapolis become, I feel like home, my second home.
Yes.
And then that's why then I decided, well, I want to become a US citizen also.
Oke. Kita dari tadi sudah ngomong pakai bahasa Inggris nih Pak ya.
Iya,
Tapi
iya,
masih ingat nggak sih pakai bahasa Indonesianya?
Wah, ya kangen sekali. Kangen sekali untuk ngarema.
Ngarema gitu ya. Boleh Pak.
Perkiwalan itu sudah lama sekali.
Kalau di sana ada temannya untuk berbicara pengalaman nggak Pak?
Alhamdulillah ada 1, 2, 3. Ada 4 mbak-mbak yang asli Arema.
Oh.
Asli Kasin, asli Sukun, terus
Tangga ya Pak ya jadinya ya?
agak jauh ya. Satu ada Mbak Vanda itu yang nggak jauh dari tempat saya tinggal. Ya.
Jadi masih merasa di rumah gitu ya, karena dikelilingi dengan orang-orang Malang yang masih ngomongnya ya Poso Jawan gitu ya. Oke, kalau tadi kita sudah berbicara mengenai art dan juga mengenai profesi dari artis itu sendiri. Saya ingin mendengarkan kira-kira kenangan terindah apa sih yang didapatkan oleh Pak Munir di Malang gitu. Yang bikin kangen Malang tuh apa?
For sure, yang bikin kangen sekali itu ya rawon sama pecel.
Makanan ya Pak ya nomor satu.
Kuliner Malang itu kan hampir nggak ada tandingannya menurut saya.
Oh iya.
Lidah sudah wis kadung lidah Arema, iya, itu kangen sekali segera pulang dan merasakan. Terus juga ya namanya rindu kampus. Saya rindu teman-teman itu sangat sekali, sangat. Itu ya rindu teman-teman itu. Guyon sama diskusi sampai para subuh.
Iya, iya. Ngopi gitu ya Pak ya, cangkruan gitu kalau bahasa sini mungkin. Nah itu yang nggak ditemukan mungkin ya di Minneapolis karena nggak ada pos ronda juga mungkin ya Pak ya di sana.
Iya, kan kalau di sana itu kan sulit, ibaratnya waktu namanya Bowo, itu kan nggak bisa langsung ke rumahnya Mas Bowo.
Iya.
Itu kan harus telepon dulu, janjian dulu.
Betul. Kalau di sini ya langsung aja lah ya. Gitu, jadi kenangannya tuh dari kulinernya, dari teman-temannya, suasananya mungkin ya Pak ya. Baik. Kemudian kalau moto hidupnya Pak Munir nih untuk pemirsa yang mendengarkan di rumah seperti apa untuk anak-anak muda mungkin? Karena sangat menginspirasi Pak kalau dari awal sampai akhir ini.
Jadi kalau menurut saya hidup ini kan sebenarnya kita itu memilih ya. Memilih. Kalau kita memilih jalan hidup seperti ini ya, seperti mau jadi pengacara atau apa, yang penting kan bahagia itu yang pokoknya seneng lah. Oh berarti saya seneng kok jalan. Yang paling utama itu ya seneng menjalaninya itu, apapun profesinya ya. Dan saya menemukan kebahagiaan, benar-benar menemukan kebahagiaan menjalani hidup sebagai seniman itu. Saya bayangin setelah umur 40, hampir 43, saya barusan menemukan itu. Ya memang sebuah perjalanan yang panjang. Jadi pengusaha, jadi pengusaha seni, akhirnya memutuskan diri untuk hanya menjadi seniman. Itu ternyata saya malah menjadi bahagia. Nah itu, alhamdulillah saya bersyukur Pak, sangat.
Berarti gini ya Pak ya, pesannya tidak perlu kompetisi, karena Pak Munir saja tadi menemukan jati dirinya itu waktu umur 43 tahun gitu ya Pak.
Iya.
Jadi kan kebanyakan orang-orang sekarang memiliki quarter life crisis gitu ya Pak ya.
Yes.
Jadi kayak sudah bingung nih, saya 20 tahun nanti gimana gitu. Jadi tetap tenang saja, karena kata Pak Munir, life is not a competition, just enjoy your life gitu ya Pak ya.
Yeah.
Dan yang terakhir Pak, pertanyaannya adalah arti kata sukses dalam hidup Pak Munir itu seperti apa?
Pernah suatu hari itu saya merenung di Minneapolis sana. Terus saya melihat sekeliling saya, lukisan kuagen. Loh ya nih, wah aku berangkat merini, loh merang sel siji. Loh ternyata bisa melukis wake itu sebuah kebahagiaan yang nggak bisa saya ukur. Orang lain boleh mengukur, tapi menurut saya tidak ada ukurannya. Itu sebuah kebahagiaan bahwa apa ya namanya, apa yang kita pilih itu menjadi sebuah kebahagiaan, itu sebuah sukses sebetulnya. Sukses kalau sukses diukur orang lain itu kan ukurannya orang lain. Yang mengukur bahwa kita sukses dan bahagia itu sebenarnya yang tahu kan kita sendiri, bukan tetangga kita.
Tak perlu validasi gitu ya Pak ya.
Iya, jadi begini ya. Jangan takut untuk diukur tetangga bahwa TV-nya si cilik. Ya, tidak seperti itu kalau menurut saya hidup. Yang penting ya kita bahagia. Tapi jangan membohongi diri. Kurang bahagia, kurang
pura-pura
diri, tapi pura-pura bahagia. Nanti malah keselip.
Jadi intinya adalah sukses itu ketika kita sudah merasa bahagia.
Iya.
Tanpa perlu validasi orang lain, kita sudah merasa bahagia gitu ya Pak ya. Baik, terima kasih Pak Munir atas bincang-bincangnya hari ini. I learned a lot from this conversation. Semoga kita masih dipertemukan lagi.
Amin, muka-muka.
Amin, sering-sering main ke Indonesia lagi ya Pak ya.
Boleh.
Apa saya nanti yang ke Amerika?
Kontak saya.
Boleh, siap Pak.
Ya.
Oke, terima kasih sudah menyaksikan podcast ETF episode kali ini. Sampai jumpa di ETF podcast selanjutnya.
Aman, Pak.
Dadah.